Hello and welcome to the last vlog of Peru. This is Gran. Look at how she's changed. She's grown so much.
I've grown a beard.
She's grown a beard. You just can't see it because it's invisible. It's one of those Peruvian dog beards. Because Peruvian dogs, they're hairless. Ha 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 ha, funny.
I learned something.
I know, I learned so much. So we're all tired. We took a plane from Iquitos to Lima. What was the time? The plane took off at like 4? Yeah, about 4. So we had to wake up at 2 to get to the airport. And then we got into Lima about maybe about 4, 5, 6, 6 or 7. And we had no plans in Lima because every single person that we've talked to that has lived in Lima or that has heard about Lima or visited Lima said don't go to Lima. And we're like, well, we kind of have a whole day here because we have a day layover.
And we only had 20 hours.
And we only had 20 hours, so we had this like weird kind of gap of like, what do we do? Do we visit a beach? And then we looked up the beaches on Google, and they're just like rocky, like cut your foot beaches, and we're all just
hazmat suits.
and Dana found, I was suggesting a beach because I actually really wanted to go to a beach here, and I was suggesting a beach that looked tourist friendly, and I showed him a Google Earth site of it, and Dana looked through it and he saw a guy with a hazmat suit at the beach. So obviously we didn't go to a beach and we just stayed in our humble abode, which I didn't update you about, but yeah, so we got to the airport and we had no plans, so we're like, oh, let's just go to the closest hotel. So we walked because taxis apparently are very, what do you call it, bad? What? Expensive, or tourists have been known to have their stuff being stolen if you take the wrong taxi, so we didn't want to deal with that, so we just walked to the nearest hotel, and we got here and it was in the middle of nowhere, and we were like, where's the hotel? And the hotel apparently happened to be a house, and it was like a bed and breakfast place, but it was like 6:30 or 7 when we got here, so everyone was asleep, and well, they're just in their house, and we didn't call in or register because we didn't know how to. I think we tried to call a number, but no one picked up, or the number didn't work.
We've been on Wi-Fi and that's been shocking.
Yeah, we've been on Wi-Fi and it's been really bad. But we don't have to deal with that in about like a couple hours. But yeah, so we went over here and they're like, oh, do you have a reservation? And we're like, no, can we stay? And they're like, yeah, we'll make you some breakfast. So they're very nice and they gave us a cheap deal. And let's see, so Corinne and Dana have a whole bed, and then I have, this is kind of dark, but I have 2 beds that I can pick. There's one, I've been sleeping on that, maybe I'll sleep with that at night. But yeah, so we're all packed and ready to go. Corinne's doing her final packing and we're gonna get some sleep over to the airport. I'm getting ready for our roughly 15-hour flight. I'm not ready, but yeah, we're gonna have to be. So this is Lima. Look at it. Oh, it's a house. That's cool. Do you have anything to say? Oh, I guess I can. Let's see. Woo! Look, I think that's a guy on his phone. And there's a motorcycle. There's a car that went by. Oh, action shot. Okay, yeah, it's at night. Lima. Go to Lima if you have a lot of money, and don't if you're us. But yeah, we should be. Our planes. When's our plane go? We have to wake up at like 12:30, and our plane leaves around 2. a.m. And then 15-hour flight to LAX, and then 2-hour flight. What?
3:40 is when it flies out.
Oh, 3:40 is when it flies out. 3:40 a.m. Great, even better. And then 15-hour flight and 2-hour flight to PDX. And that's it. Any questions? Any answers? Any statements? Okay, that's it for Peru vlogs. It's been a wonderful trip. We did so much. I took a whole bunch of videos and pictures like I did for China, and I'll try to work out a montage video like I didn't do for China yet. But I'm glad that I at least got some vlogs done, so you all can get a little glimpse of what we did, and got to hang out with us for a bit. But yeah, thank you for coming. And if you have any questions about Peru or Incans or the Andean mountains, we know so much information and we can tell you everything. So come to me, come to Corinne, come to Dana. Just talk to us, please. We don't want to talk to each other anymore. We've hung out with each other for like 2 weeks. But yeah, okay, that's all I'm gonna say because this video is long now. I love you and goodbye. Goodbye Peru. Goodbye Peru. Goodbye Lima. Goodbye car. Goodbye guy on the phone. Goodbye. No stars. Okay, bye.